guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Elena and I'm very happy to finally have you on my own YouTube channel. So here you will find content on being in your 20s, becoming the best version of yourself, becoming a high value woman, faith content, relationships content, basically all the things that I love to talk about with my friends and that I've decided to just share with you. So yeah, I hope you will like it. And for my first video, I've decided to talk about a very hot topic. I've decided to talk about why being an adult is not what we think it is. And it is not what society in general portrayed. So for a little context, chapter 1. I am the biggest dreamer ever. I've always been like this since I can't remember. I've always been a big dreamer. I've always loved romance. I've always loved movies and Disney movies and just very wonderful stories. And as the dreamer that I was, and that I still am in some ways, I fantasized a lot about me being an adult. I thought being an adult was being someone else, being completely different than who I was. I thought that me as an adult, I will be more confident, more beautiful, more spontaneous, more funny, more everything, more liked, more everything. For the longest while, I truly thought that this is when you know that you're an adult, when you're basically a total stranger to who you were before. But guess what? I'm 23 and I am still the same person as I was when I was 13 years old. So what happened? Am I not an adult yet? What happened? Well, the truth is that you never really change. And I know some people are going to say, I've changed. Of course you changed. For example, I improved some aspects of myself that I did not like, or not even liked, but it's just some aspects that I could improve. I improved a lot of things, my confidence, my self-love, my self-worth, the way that I see world, the way that I see things, how I showed myself to others, all those things obviously have changed, and thank God for that. But deep down, in my core, in my soul, I am still the same girl. I am still the same kid who watched beautiful movies, and I am still the same kid who is full of positivity and love and compassion and sensitivity. I am still me. And what truly made me realize that is that not that long ago, I catched myself thinking, whoa, it feels like I was 16 yesterday, and sometimes I still feel like I'm 16. And you know what? It's because I have not changed. My soul is still the same, and it will be that way forever. And I wanted to talk about that because I'm all about improving yourself. But deep down, you are still the same. But to know who you really are, you have to know who your inner child is. And that is the main point of this whole video. Being an adult is being aware and knowing about your inner child. But something that I noticed a lot is that majority of adults that you meet during your life are not aware of that. They are not aware of their inner child. They followed the same narrative that I was talking about before, meaning once you're 18 or once you're 20, or once you hit that specific time in your life, you need to forget about all the things that made you you and become some kind of robot to fit in a society. And I think this is also why so many young adults, or not even young adults, but just so many adults in general, lose their sense of self very easily. Because if you don't know who you are deep down, you can't be good with yourself. You can't be comfortable with yourself. You can't love yourself. And I think that knowing who you are deep down is knowing your inner child. I think your inner child is who you are in your soul. You see so many adults being lost. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they like. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know anything. You can literally ask some people, what is your favorite time of the day? There will be no answer. And that is because they lost their sense of self. They don't know because they don't know who they are. If you take children, they are never lost. They always know everything. They know because they are aware of their inner child, which is something that, weirdly enough, when you hit a certain age, society wants you to forget about that. Being an adult is being aware of your inner child, but more than that, is embracing your inner child, is living for this inner child, is feeling through this inner child. And if right now you're listening to this video and you're like, well, I'm okay with what she's saying, but you know what? I don't know what is my inner child. I don't know where it is, how to get it. I have answers for you. I have tips. Because let me tell you, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was in the same place. I didn't know who I was. I was severely unhappy. I had an eating disorder. I was just at a very dark place in my life. Finding my inner child, with obviously a lot of other things that I will talk about in different videos, truly helped me regain all the light that I lost. And when you finally live with your inner child, for your inner child, you will actually realize that being an adult is kind of cool. And yes, there is no one way to be an adult. There's billions of ways to be an adult, and that is so freaking cool. So I'm gonna give you some tips on how to bring back your inner child, how to be aware of it, where to find it, and I hope it will help you. Those tips are actually tips that I tried myself and it worked. So I hope it will work for you as well. The first one is to eat your favorite food as a child. We all have at least one food that we really loved when we were children. We all have it. I have it. You have it. So, because I realized when I was in this whole journey of finding myself that those things that I really liked when I was a child, I just stopped doing them. I stopped eating things that I loved. But those things truly brings me joy. For example, my favorite food when I was a child was fish and chips. I absolutely adored fish and chips. I'm not saying that I'm eating fish and chips every single day of my life, of course not. But it's very okay to eat it once in a while and to feel all the good memories from your past while eating your favorite food as a kid. Tip number 2, listen to the music that you used to listen a lot. And that is so important. I remember when I was around 17, I wanted to fit in so badly that I stopped listening to a bunch of music that I loved because I didn't want to be seen as the weird girl or the girl who doesn't listen to trendy music. Music holds so much power, and if you listen to music that actually brings you joy, you will feel good. But if you listen to music just to please others or because you think that you need to listen to this kind of music, this is stupid. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is stupid. Stop it. Watch the movies that you liked. Again, personal experience right there. Like I said, am a lover girl. I love romance. I don't like blood. I don't like violence. I don't like those kind of movies or series. And for a while, I was trying to, again, fit in and watching things that I didn't like. But you know what? I love cheesy things. And when I started to go back to my roots, let me tell you, I was much more happier because I was like, yes, that's my jam. That's where I find myself to be happy. Do the activities that you always wanted to do. Yeah. Because as a kid, I think we all had those dreams where we were like, oh my God, I would love to play tennis or to be a ballerina or to, I don't know, learn chess, whatever. And you know, some things you may have done, but there's a lot of things that you couldn't do. Do it now and do it again for yourself, not for others. If you want to start dancing, I don't know, like ballet, and you're 25 and you think that it's stupid to learn at 25, this is not stupid. This is beautiful, and this is exactly what you're supposed to do. I have an example again. My mother, she's a beautiful, beautiful 50 plus woman, and 5 years ago she decided to learn how to play piano because it's always been her own dream when she was a kid. And you know what? She's absolutely thriving, and she can actually play some beautiful, beautiful melodies. So what I'm trying to say here is that there is no age to actually start doing something new. Your life didn't stop when you turned 18, so please go do what you want to do. Another tip, look at pictures or videos of you as a child. I swear to you, you will feel so much love for this little kid. You will feel so much love, and you will be like, I need to do great things for this little guy, this little girl here, because this little kid has had so many dreams, and I won't give up. Seeing this little girl and watching me right now working towards her dreams, it is the most beautiful things that I could ever done for myself. So please don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your inner child. Don't give up on your dreams. And I think to finish the whole tips session, I will say spend some quality time with yourself. Don't be afraid to be with yourself. There's so many people who like to be with other people, but when it comes to just sitting with themselves and doing things by themselves, it's not possible anymore. It's like, oh, I'm uncomfortable. No, you don't have to be uncomfortable. You should be comfortable. You should be the most comfortable with yourself, because this is the only body that you know. This is the only mind that you know. This is the only soul that you know. Love yourself. Go and buy an ice cream if you want. Go and watch a movie by yourself. Go and have some drinks by yourself. I don't know, but I think it is so important, and it will give you so much love, so much respect, and so much gratefulness for yourself. And finally, I will say, just do the things that you love at core, here in your heart, and not what you see on the internet, not what people at work or at school are telling you to do. Do the things that brings you happiness. Do the things that make you feel happy. Do the things that have sense for you and not for others. We don't care about others. Let me tell you, on this channel, I will tell you over and over and over again, we don't care about others. We don't. You need to focus on yourself. You need to love yourself first and foremost. And to conclude, I would just say that I swear to you that being an adult is actually very fun when you are in a total love bubble with yourself. And this love bubble can be found with your inner child. This is what I experienced, and this is what I believe to be true. If you are in a stage of your life where you feel very lost, very confused, please try it. At least try. Try it and let me know. But I swear to you, by adding those little things day by day, week after week, I swear to you that you will find yourself again. And you will feel so much aligned. So much aligned. Thank you guys for listening to my first video. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, and I am so happy to share those moments with you, and I hope there will be plenty of them in the future. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Take care of you, take care of your heart, take care of your soul, and take care of your inner child. Bye guys.